David Kemp coming at you again from Defeating Deception. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. There's probably a lot of road noise on this car, but I'm bored and I thought, well, shoot, I'll do a live video. Yes, I'm being safe. All you mamas out there, don't jump on me for driving down the road and being on video because I'm not talking on a phone. I just pushed play and I'm running down the road, so it's safe. Got it on a stand, all that good stuff. Not having to push any buttons or nothing. So, how are you guys doing out there tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. And I wanted to just kind of jump on here and do another video about another deception that bothers me, and see what you guys think. Get your opinion. So, I'm gonna wait for just a minute to see if anybody jumps on here real quick. Uh, like I said, I'm driving down the road, so you're gonna see me looking around all over the place. I'm watching traffic. I'm being safe. Look, I'll even do 2 minutes. No, I can't do 2 minutes. It's gonna be 1 minute. It'll be all right. Got my seatbelt on, driving safe. Coming in from work, the oil patch, American Oil, baby. The deception I kind of want to tackle tonight, and I'll just throw it out there, and if I offend people, I apologize, but that's what this channel is supposed to be about, is finding the truth and defeating deception. So I'm going to speak truth, and if it hurts somebody's feelings, then sorry. But it's not what I'm trying to do. It's not my goal, and hopefully that instead of hurting your feelings, we can discuss it like adults and move forward. But the deception I want to talk about tonight is all this gender stuff that's going on. This stuff that the media is pushing, and the politicians are pushing, that you know there's multiple sexes, and we can't say. But besides, I mean, there is multiple sexes. There's two. There's two. There's two sexes. You're male or you're female. That's it. That's all there is. Yeah, we can. I know some of you are jumping out of your chairs right now, going, "Well, what about the intersexes, or the scientific term of hermaphrodites?" Yeah, there's those out there, but I've done a little research on that, and there's not a lot of that out there. But the ones that are out there, the majority of them are called pseudo females, and there's either pseudo female, pseudo male, or true hermaphrodites. From the research that I've done and the things that I've looked up, true hermaphrodites that have actual both male and female genitalia, there's about one. I think there's some discretion, or there's some discrepancy on the numbers, but they're saying between 300 to 500 cases historically of that happening. So we're talking about since the beginning of them being able to record this stuff, or whenever they started recording this kind of stuff, 300 to 500 cases total worldwide. So they're very, very rare for true hermaphrodite. Now, it is a little more common to have pseudo females. They're the most common. But from the stuff that I've seen, one in tens of thousands. I can't give you an exact number because every site out there has a different number on it. Everybody can go do their own research and find out. But the pseudo females, most of the time, from the research that I've done, are females that have they're born as females. They have all the female parts and all the female hormones and all that kind of stuff, but they may have an anomaly type testicle thing, or testicle part, or something of that nature that usually gets removed in infancy. So they're born that way, but before they're out of infancy stage, they're full-fledged females. They're predominant females. And pseudo female means predominant female, and pseudo male means predominant male. So you still have a gender, you still have a sex. You're still either male or female, but you have a birth anomaly. And I hate saying defect. I hate saying birth defect because I don't think anybody's defected. I think that's wrong, man. Somebody with Down syndrome is not defected. They have a birth anomaly. They're still special and perfect in their own way. And God made all of us perfect. And so in that aspect, I just don't like using the word defect. But anyway, so we can take this intersex or hermaphrodite thing and throw it out the side for now. I'm not downgrading those people. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm not saying they don't have their own issues. Please don't think that. And I would love to have that discussion. If anybody out there knows somebody or is somebody that has that anomaly, please inform me. I would love to hear more about it. However, like I said, the largest percentage of them are predominantly female or predominantly male. So you still have a gender and you still have a sex. What I'm talking about is these people that are born anatomically correct as a male or as a female. No intersex birth. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about anything different physically, chemically, hormonally, anything like that. Nothing of that stuff's different. They're either male or female, and they want to claim I'm a female stuck in a male's body or a male stuck in a female's body. This is my opinion, and I believe it's fact. I believe it's true. So if you think it's not, then we can talk about it. We can discuss it. But those are psychological issues, emotional issues. They're not physical issues. Physically, you're either a male or you're a female. Now, that being said, why do we have to have laws? Why are we passing laws for a very small minority of people that affect the rest of us, the large majority of people, to satisfy? I don't even know who we're satisfying, because I think a lot of those people don't even care about that stuff. Um, we're allowing men to go in women's restrooms and vice versa, but we're allowing young men in high school and college to go into female locker rooms and play in female sports. And I think back to when I was in high school, and I, that's a heck of an opportunity for a young, and I'm not saying I was a pervert, but a young perverted mind that wanted access to the girls' locker room. I mean, that's something to think about. How many perverts are going to go out there and go, yeah, I'll identify as a female and get access to the girls' locker room. So, yeah, it bothers me that we're passing laws on this gender stuff that affect the whole of the population and for a very, very small minority of people that are supposedly in this situation. So I don't know who jumped on live. I can't see it. I can't be pushing buttons because I'm running down the road. But whoever you are, hi. And I can't even see comments. I don't even know how to make this thing do anything on the phone. So I'm just talking and rambling, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. But so whoever's on there, like I said, we're talking about this deception of gender, this deception of intersex genders and all this stuff. And this, I mean, you can't call a man he or a woman she. Um, this pronoun thing. I mean, seriously, logically, just think about what we're saying here. We are literally saying that you cannot use a pronoun that describes a person by their sex to call them out by their sex. So you can't call me he because I identify as she. I don't know, or they, or I don't know how all that works. To me, it's just like totally ridiculous. It's illogical, And I told you that this channel's about finding the truth and all that kind of stuff, and it's being a Christian. And you go look in the Bible, there's two sexes. God created men, and God created women. He didn't create 42 different sexes. That's just not how it works. So I'm hoping some of you guys will comment and have something to say about this. If you do, you do. Bring it up, man. Let's talk about it. Let's choose fat on it. And again, we're talking about, like I said, we're talking about this gender stuff. It really aggravates me that we're allowing public restrooms to open up for men to go into women's and women's to go into men and all that kind of stuff. And we're not protecting our daughters. We're not protecting our granddaughters. We're not protecting our wives. We're not protecting our grandmothers. We're not protecting any of our female kind by allowing this to happen. And I agree, Lori, it's completely ridiculous. Um, so how are we allowing such a small minority of people to rule over us and force us to live by their rules? So that's my truth for the day. That's my deception for the day. Is we're allowing people with power to control our lives by telling us we're bad people because we believe there's only two sexes. Well, we believe the truth. The truth is there's only two sexes. I mean, so I'm a bad person because I believe the truth. That's what I don't get. Why are we allowing society? Why are we allowing politicians? Some of which are the slimiest of the slime. We're allowing politicians. We're allowing our leaders, so-called quote unquote leaders, and people with power to tell us we're bad people because we don't believe a lie. And the sad thing is, the really sad thing is we're teaching our kids. We're teaching our kids a lie. We're teaching our kids that uh, the lie is the truth. They're not going to know truth from the lie. I mean, I see these. I used to be a police officer. Some of you guys know that. And I've sat in court, and when you have a kid in court, especially a small child, let's say 5, 6, 7-year-old small child in court, one of the things the lawyer will do, that's on, this questioning the child is to establish that they understand the difference between the truth and a lie and right and wrong. And they'll say, okay, is this microphone black? And if it's a silver microphone, the child will say, no, it's not black. Well, they understand that's a truth or a lie. Uh, but we're teaching our kids now that there's more than two genders. That's a lie. We're teaching our children lies, and we're allowing our schools, our government, all these people, we're allowing these people to teach our kids lies and then tell them they're bad if they don't believe the lies. I'm sorry, but it just pisses me off. That's the truth. It pisses me off. And I'm sorry if I offend any of you out there that believe opposite of me. That's not the purpose of this. I'm not trying to offend you. I want you to talk to me. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. But we got to quit teaching our kids lies, man. We got to quit. We got to quit allowing our government to force us to believe lies. Um, let's just take some examples, man. Let's just say you got a 16-year-old daughter, and she's in high school. She plays on the soccer team, and there's a transgender male that's decided he's a female, and he wants to play on the girls' soccer team. Do you want that male in the locker room with your 16-year-old daughter? I don't. I don't care if he says he identifies as a female or not. I know some pretty devious males out there that would say whatever they could to get into the girls' locker room. So that bothers me. Then I seen an article the other day on one of the social media sites about a professional multiple martial arts transgender that is obviously undefeated because he's fighting in the female fights. He's cracked 2 female skulls. And this is okay in our society. This is okay in our society. I was raised not to even lay a finger on a female. My daddy would have beat me with a piece of pipe if he found out I laid a finger on a female. I mean, you don't do that. And we're allowing men to beat up on women because it's politically correct, because they feel like they're a woman. And I'll be honest with you, I think some of these transgender people and these transgenders and things like that, I realize some of them have some emotional, psychological issues, and I'm not putting that down. But I do feel like there's some of them out there that are just using it to take advantage of things, because maybe they can't compete in a male sport and be the best. But man, if they could compete in a female sport, they could be number one all the time. Not saying that females are not good or strong or fast or any of that kind of stuff, but we're made different. We're made different. So I don't want to ramble too much more. I know I'm hoping that this will grow, so that you guys will comment and you guys will want to discuss this stuff. That's what this is all about, is being able to discuss it. And right now, I just kind of talk to myself, but hopefully some people watch the video and y'all comment. We can have some more discussion about it. So that's my truth and deception for the day. The truth is there's two sexes, two genders, male and female. The deception is that apparently there's hundreds of them, and we can be whatever we want to be, no matter how God made us, no matter how we physically are born, no matter how we are, what genitalia we have, or what hormones we have, or anything else. We can just choose to be whatever we want to be. And the deception is that we should teach our kids, and that not even that we teach them. I mean, it's not even you. Even if you teach them right, the school's going to teach them differently. The public schools that you pay tax money for are going to go teach your kids that there's more than two sexes, that there's more than two genders. They're going to go teach your kids that all this stuff is all these lies are true. Doesn't matter whether you teach them right or not. They're going to, kids are kids. And when you get tons of them together in a classroom, there's a lot of peer pressure there. So they get ganged up on and everything else just because they don't believe the way that society or politics or everything else says it is. My source, again, I'm a Christian, and in the Bible it does talk about God made a man, God made a woman. It's in Genesis, go look it up. It also talks about homosexuality in there, but that's not really what this discussion is about. We can discuss that, nothing's taboo, but we can discuss that as well. But I'm not even talking about homosexuality right now. I'm talking about just the fact that there's only two genders, and society, not as a whole, but the leaders in society, or so-called leaders in society, the politicians, and the people with money in this world, the people that want the one world order, the people that are trying to find little small groups to vote for them, are telling us that there's hundreds of genders, hundreds of sexes, and can't, our Congress, you can't even say male and female pronouns anymore. You can't say that. They're getting rid of Mr. Potato Head. They're taking Mr. off of Potato Head. Are you kidding me? This is what is going on? Are we living in a Twilight Zone, or is this a movie? Are we living in the Matrix? What's going on here? Anyway, I appreciate you sticking around and watching. And like I said, just wanted to throw another video out there. Let's get some conversation going, man. Let's find the truth. Let's defeat the deception together. Love you guys. And I got to figure out how to turn this off. I don't even know how to turn this off, especially running down the road. Finish. See y'all later.